Are we all ready to begin?
Yes.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome, travelers, to the world. My music stopped. Of Eleni. The first thing you'll notice about the continent you arrive on, also known as Eleni, is the cool air and the frantic day-night cycle. There are no stars, no planets, and no moon in the night sky. During the night, there is only the inky blackness and several tiny broken asteroids orbiting the planet. Bioluminescent coral, algae, and fungi are your only source of natural lighting outside of cities. In the largest of the cities, known as capital cities, you find electricity in its infantile state. Rudimentary light fixtures line the streets, but most cities find other means of power. Magic has run rampant through the continent since ancient times. In the past 200 or so years, though, it has been suppressed by the coalition of capital cities and each royal figure. This has led to an increase in scientists and fighters. There are also several regions dictated by what elemental force is most prominent in the area, and then ruled over by a monarch or warlord of some sort. As such, currencies vary between capital cities, but for the most part, copper, silver, gold, platinum, and ionium coins are the currency you'll be using. And lastly, there have been several wars over the centuries, and each epoch is marked by a horrendous natural disaster, usually involving massive earthquakes, total collapse of civilizations, and far-reaching extinctions events, basically resetting the entire planet. You're currently starting in a demilitarized zone between two main regions, known as the marshlands. There's very few magic users here, as magic for the most part has been nullified. We begin in a dusty, dark, underground pit dug below an outlying port village, rather. When they said underground fighting pit, you didn't think they were being literal. But this place isn't much more than just a big hole in the ground. A single vent above lets in a little fresh air, but it's mostly covered by dust and debris that circles the room. The strong scent of body odor, sweat, and death fills your nostrils with each breath. So much blood has been spilled in this place, you can actually taste the iron in the air. Two bodies crash against each other in the center circle, dipping back and forth, sweat raining down hard on the dirt floor below them. They move in close, then apart again, their eyes glued to each other. The erotic dance continues as blows finally hit. Crack! The crowd cheers violently, pushing against each other to get a better view of the bloodbath. One of the bodies heaves and collapses to the floor, no longer able to keep themselves up. The climax of the crowd mellows out as money is handed out to the winning bettors. The victor walks to the edge of the rings, her arms up, hyping up the audience. Mello, would you like to give a description of what you look like?
Sure. Jack is about 6'1". She looks to be about 155, maybe 160 pounds. You see that she has a black eye on top of an older, already healing black eye. She's got a healing busted lip. She is deceivingly well-shaped. She's lithe and trim and in shape, but she has the ability to knock you flat on your ass, and she seems cocky. She smirks, she meets everybody who's out in the audience, she meets them in the eye, and she smiles, and she's pumping her arms up and down. And you see her as she kind of flexes and stretches, and she is going to be adjusting the two brass knuckles that she has one on each hand. You notice that she has a mismatch of like just a shit ton of tattoos all the way up both arms as a full sleeve that wrap around the back of her shoulders. And as she turns around, you notice that there is just one word that makes sense, and it is the word enough. That's it.
Certainly. You see a drow of long white hair drawn up into a tight ponytail with these light lilac or pink eyes. It's hard to tell on this poor lighting. And a set of gaudy goggles that are caught around her neck. But given the setting of a cave, she doesn't need to wear them right now. And the clothes so fine to any perceptive enough, they can see that near the edges, a bit frayed. And she looks around impassively, not trying to give anything away. That's it.
You know any drow that come by here either looking for a fight or looking for some coin, but not this one. There's something special about her. You can feel it. It almost makes you want to go talk to her. But then the announcer steps into the ring, followed closely behind by a rather large man. His muscles built like an ox, wild black hair with 2 streaks of white form on his scalp. A large bead necklace with a full-sized human skull dangles from it. A large stone belt imbued with the effect of some sort of saber-toothed creature. And lastly, ornate leather gauntlets hug his wrists. His oiled chest lay bare for the elements. A wide smirk appears on his face as he sees you. Well, isn't you sweet? He says under his breath. Alright, time to focus up, Jack. The beautiful drow woman leaves your mind for now as you size up your competition. The announcer begins. Ladies and the rest of ya, welcome to the next match in the pit. In one corner, the victor of the previous match. He turns to you, Jack, and says, Hey, you got a name, kid?
Jack.
Jack?
Jack.
That's it? That's the best you got?
Jack.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, that sucks.
that's the best you're getting.
He turns back to the audience and says, Give it up for Orion's belt. The crowd goes wild, some of them laughing. In the other corner, the man who needs no introduction, your reigning champ. It's at this point the man from before steps in front of the announcer and begins flexing his muscles. He says, Thrumbeer is ready. He looks up at you, Mello. You ready for a beatdown, little lady?
Oh, come on, pretty boy. Less words, more fist.
Right. He steps up and squares up to you. The announcer counts down. Alright, 3, 2, 1, fight! Go ahead and roll initiative now.
Yeah, boy. Oh, I can't select my character. Let's see if okay, I can do that one. If you want to erase the other one, I can move this one. There you go. Initiative. Yikes, a 6. First roll of the campaign, ladies and gents. Rolled a
Nice.
fucking 3, dude.
Shaylin, stop. Go. Lay down. Hold on.
If you're looking at your enemy page, you should see it looks like a little dice. It's kind of in the middle left. No, it's a little die. If you have like an enemy NPC page, it's a little die. It looks like it's like in the middle center leftish.
Is he talking about the turn order?
Oh, the turn order.
Yeah.
Should look like a little clock or something like that in your toolbar to the left. There you go. Yes. Running at him full speed and just lunging fist to face.
Just fist of okay, yeah, go for it. Go ahead and roll to attack. Okay. So with a 12, you go in. He's still doing a little flourish, but he notices you, and catches you off guard. You miss your attack, and he spins out of the way.
Can I bonus action? Do my second unarmed?
Yeah, go for it.
Fuck
Okay.
me, dude. I'm just gonna look and go. I'm tired from the first fight, but don't worry, it'll come back.
He sees the first attack coming, dodges out of the way. He sees the second attack coming, and does another spin move, and you just completely miss. It's very showboaty. He's like, Okay, he's now going to attack you, and that's a natural 20.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So he's gonna go in for just a very, like, slam right on top of you with his elbow. kind of like off the top rope sort of thing, you know?
That's all you do.
Fine with me.
Okay, and that's 5 points of bludgeoning damage as he crack hits you
Big oof.
right above
Okay.
the chest.
She's gonna kind of spit the blood out on the ground and look at him and then just smile. And you see her tongue like run across her bottom lip, tasting that blood that just reopened, that split and she is gonna take a step to the side and just smack.
Okay, he kind of grins at you.
16.
A 16 does not hit.
Really? Wow. Okay. I'm gonna do it again for my bonus.
Okay, go ahead.
Fuck me, dude.
Also not gonna hit. So
Yeah,
the
boy.
first one, whoop, you aim, but completely miss his just out of range of you. Seems like the last hit did have an effect on you a little bit. The second one, also a bit too wide. He just dodges out of the way. Okay, now he's going to make a grapple, try to grab you and push you out of the ring.
Grapple?
Yes. Okay, so he's rolling right now. Hold on, I've gotta get the numbers set up real quick here. Okay. Okay, what did you roll for it?
For what?
He's
Ignore
going for
me.
a grapple. Yeah.
Oh, you want me to counter?
Yes.
Okay.
I got
15.
confused by Sabs. Okay. So he goes in to grapple you, but all of the oil on his body causes him to just slip off, and you squirt out. He's a little frustrated by this. He lets out a growl. Urgh!
I go, pretty boy, no touchy.
Slippery little thing. I think that's the action, so yeah, that's all he can do. It's back up to you.
Okay, seeing as I have not gotten a hit in, she's gonna kind of just take a moment, collect herself, and see if she can land one.
Okay, go for it.
Nope.
Another miss, unfortunately. Whiff.
Nope.
A critical fail. we won't
Not
have
really.
we won't have the blunders yet, but that will be in the future. So just another hard miss, completely wide. He's looking at you confused, like, what
She's
the
looking
hell
a
were you
little
aiming
winded.
at?
She's looking a little winded.
He's gonna go in for another grab.
Okay.
So,
Athletics.
Yep.
Natural 20, 26.
all right. Again, you just happen to slip right underneath. He's definitely frustrated at this point. He's not sure.
Said no touching, pretty boy.
Back up to you, Jack.
Alright. Let's take another step this way. See if I can catch him off guard there. Nope.
Okay.
Holy shit, dude.
Another whiff.
19?
19
Does that
hits. A 19 hits, yes. Go ahead and roll damage for that one. So you
Fine.
finally... He's laughing at you at this point. You don't have a bit of fight to you. And then suddenly, crack! Right across the jaw, very strong. 5 points of damage. Excellent.
That was also a low roll. Goddamn, dude. This campaign hates me.
What's new?
Good start. Good start.
It's okay. I was rolling really poorly like the entire time I was setting up everything, so I mean, it's just roll 20, I think. He's gonna step around you this way. He's gonna grapple again.
Athletics. Come on. 25.
Damn, that's so close. All right.
She'd roll
we're-
like this.
he's a little still concussed from the previous hit. A little blurred vision. He goes in to grab, but misses you again. Back up to you, Jack.
All right. Seeing as she's getting a little bit momentum, she has a little more wind in her. She's gonna try again. 18.
18 does hit, yes.
10 points of bludgeoning.
Holy cow.
That's max damage.
Jesus
And then
Christ.
she's gonna do her bonus. Whack whack. 21.
That hits.
7 more points.
Holy cow. Alright. So as you go in, crack, crack! Following up on the already concussed man, those two strikes land, and he's looking pretty rough at this point. He drops down to one knee, spits out a tooth on the ground, looks up, wipes the blood from his face, and grins at you.
Slow to start, mate, but you know, when I hit, it hurts.
Hurts you, maybe. Not me. He's gonna stand back up. He's gonna go for another grapple.
Alright. She's looking pretty rough, too.
Jesus Christ.
Hold on. Athletics. 9.
You both rolled so poorly.
he
It
get
seems
me?
like as he's getting up, he just can't grab a hold of you, unfortunately.
No way!
But
Damn, dude.
he is going to use his bonus action for a second wind.
Okay. Fuck. I don't have that. Alright, Is he prone?
No, he's stood back up.
Okay. As he's standing up, I'm gonna see if I can pop him.
Go for it.
24. 6 points of bludgeoning. Following up with my other fist. Another 8.
Yep. All right. And with those two final hits, he goes down. How do you want to do this?
As he's standing up, I want to kick him in the bowl, get him back down on his ground, and then knee him in the face. And as he falls back down into his back, I'm gonna pick up his tooth and throw it down to his mouth.
Okay. Very gory. I like it. Okay, so he collapses to the floor then, and just completely knocked out cold. The announcer goes up. They start counting. 3, 2. It looks like he's gonna get up for a second. His eyes flicker to life, and he starts moving, but he just collapses again. You've won. Congratulations. The announcer goes, "We have a new reigning champ!" The crowd goes wild. Money is handed out once more to the winning bettors. Coincidentally, a good turnout in terms of money if you win and bet on the underdog here. Is there anything you'd like to do in this moment? Any sort of hype or anything?
No, I don't want to hype. I just kind of want to look down at him, kind of just smirk to herself, and she's gonna crack her knuckles again. She's starting to feel a little sore, and then she's just gonna kind of look around, and she smiles, and she's looking for that drow that she found.
Okay. It's at this time that you can leave the ring. Your matches for the day have completed, so you're free to do whatever you want.
She's looking a little janky.
Look at a little.
But she
beat up.
always does, so it's normal.
Uh,
Yeah, she's gonna hop out of the ring.
All right.
Is there an announcer, by the way, before I go down?
Yes, there's an announcer.
Would I know that? Did I win anything like in terms of monetary value, whether it was like a food or a bed for the night, or what was I fighting for?
Yeah,
Or
so
for fun.
it's for money. What they do is at the end of the night they go through everything they've collected and then partition it properly amongst all the fighters. So you'll
Okay.
come back tomorrow to get your
Okay.
earnings.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna hop out of the ring and kind of wipe my hands off of my pants. Head to the bar, and I'm still eyeing that drow, but I'm just gonna kind of lean on the bar. Do I know the bartender?
Okay. You can. I guess you don't really need to move. You don't know the bartender, no.
I'm just gonna tap on the bar and not say anything and hope that somebody eventually comes because my mouth hurts.
Okay, sure. Eventually, a scrawny-looking man shows up. A human with a very scraggly beard, brown hair, dark eyes, very dirty all over, and very raggedy clothing shows up. What? He says
So-
to you.
Don't what me. Can I, a drink, please, strong and ice.
He takes a moment, eyeing you up and down,
I eye him up and down.
spits on the ground, but turns around to go get something from behind the bar. He brings up a very dark yellowish drink and puts it on the table in front of you. No ice,
God.
just a glass with a dark yellow substance.
No, I was asking for the drink and ice, like, for my face.
Okay, I see. Do you relay this to him when he shows
Yeah.
up with no ice?
Yeah,
Ice for
no,
his
yeah.
face.
Ice for my face.
No ice.
Fair. I'll just drink the fucking drink.
As you're putting up to your face, 2 silver.
I'm gonna take out the 2 silver and give it to him.
He looks it over, bites down on it, smiles and pockets it.
I'm gonna down it.
Okay. Is there anything else you're gonna be doing?
Just gonna down it and turn around, lean it against the bar, and see what I see.
Okay. You lean up against the bar and just take in the sights. Let's go over to Sav and Zephy. aka... How did you want to pronounce it actually, Zephy? How did you want to pronounce your name?
Solon Zira.
Zero, okay. So the two of you...
Sullen?
Solon Zira, but Zira to her friends.
I like it. Alright, we're on to you two now. Whatever it is you'd like to do in this moment, you've been watching this fight. It's your first fight that you've seen up close. You've heard about them before, but you've never actually been to one before.
That was fast. I wanted more. What did you think?
Thought it was good, and I want to mention that Jack kept looking at Zira and see if she wants to go find her.
I think she'll do. Yes. Well, let us go.
Alright.
And I move to approach the drow. Or, sorry, I'm the drow, obviously. The human!
Stupid human.
I approach
I
myself.
got to
in the mirror.
approach myself. Hello.
How are you doing, me?
I'm too sexy to
What
pass
on
on.
roleplay, dude. I love it.
Alright. Yeah, go ahead. You can move your tokens, by the way, guys.
I don't know how. I'm trying to click
No,
on
you have to
Oh.
delete them, and we have to go into
Nice.
our thingy and then pull them over.
Can I pull them out of your thingy?
Maybe.
You
I
might be
don't
able
know.
to.
What's my thingy?
Yeah.
If you go to your journal and pull your PC into the map,
Yeah,
you
just
should make
click
a little
on it and
token.
pull it.
There you go.
You guys can just
Oh, shit!
put them
Oh.
wherever you like now.
Whee!
Alright, we'll put Pega careful here.
Where's the bar?
I don't
Yeah,
I'm
we're
looking for
still
that
in the pit.
Yeah, let's fight. No.
Yeah, let's go. Right in
It-
here.
There's not necessarily a bar as much as it is a small table in the upper
Small
right corner.
table?
Yeah, if you look.
Okay.
This one?
No, that's a door. Upper right corner
this one?
where the man is. There's a table
Yeah.
there.
Oh, okay.
Maybe a metaphorical table, but he has
Oh,
drinks.
that's a man. I literally thought it was like an
His
arm.
arms out. Okay.
I thought it was a wheelbarrow at first.
Oh, so the table's here?
Yes.
Okay. Barkeep will be right next to him.
All right.
Nimble's gonna hide behind Zara.
All right. The two of you approach, and Jack notices the beautiful drow from before, instantly recognizes her from seeing her before the fight, not from a previous encounter. And also notices a little tiny green creature following her around at her heels.
Oh.
I'll walk up and
No, go for it.
okay. Jack was it. May I? And I'll cast Cure Wounds, and I don't know if your hands like glow when you do that.
If you want, sure.
Okay. May I?
You may? Okay.
All right, and then I touch her and cast that, which is 1d8 plus my spell modifier, which I don't know what it is.
My
I
smelling
don't
power.
see it.
Your intelligence, so it's whatever your intelligence modifier is.
Oh,
Because
okay.
you're an artificer.
It's intelligence. Thank you. So. Plus 3. Hell yeah! I rolled an 8. I get
Oh,
11
damn,
points.
dude, thank you.
So they're all.
Oh, that's
healed up.
exactly what I needed, dude. I am tip-top shape. Felt good.
Off to a good start, I see.
An unexpected but good start. I haven't seen you here before, and she's gonna kind of eye her up and down, and then kind of peek behind to see the very small gnome behind. Curious.
Ah, this is my friend here. And then she, like, looks-
hello,
I
friend
peek
here.
her. I peek around her and say hi. Go back. So Nimble is really tiny. She's 2'4", and she has really crazy green hair that kind of looks like a lion's mane. And she's just kind of super shy, but also really curious about everyone else. Because all she's known is animals and an old lady.
Huh.
So, and she weighs like 23 pounds, so she's super tiny.
23 pounds?
Yes.
Oh my god, dude, she's tiny, tiny.
Yeah, she's 2'4" and weighs 23 pounds, dude.
Jesus, dude.
And so she's just holding on to the back of Zero, like, oh god, I'm gonna fucking die.
Need to put her in a backpack. Fuck. Yeah, curious, couple you are. Can I help you?
Yes, actually.
Huh.
You
What
just made it
can
much
I help
easier
you
for
with?
me.
I
Well-
peek around again and go, you fought really well! And then disappear again.
Thank you. What can I do for you?
I've seen too little of the world up above, and I need to see more. I need to explore more, and well, I need muscle, and I think yours will do nicely.
She kind
I
of
s-
smiles at that.
Right now, you're fighting in this pit for money. How about you fight for adventure for money?
Adventure and for money. That's a hard bargain to pass. How much money are we talking about? Because I make pretty decent coin here.
Do you now? How much?
Damn, how much? What's
Uh,
what's my average?
You make a
decent amount per fight. Enough to get by for a few days maybe, but
Yeah.
not a significant amount.
You can tell on her face. She's full of shit. But she's she's
I mean, a little
confident.
bit insight, sir.
Yeah, she's confident as fuck, and she's full of shit. But she's confident as fuck. So she goes, I do pretty well. Here in this establishment. Fucking charisma, so low, damn it. So fucking low, dude. -1. Here we go. Let's play this. Right, dude? Yeah, no, I do really well here in this fine establishment, punching people for a living.
I believe you do well.
So
So?
what are we talking about in terms of monetary value here?
I'm on leave from an academy,
Oh,
and
you're one
I
of those
would like.
science girls.
Yes, I'm one of those science girls. Let's say that. And I would like to see more of the world and develop my skills. And I would like
Your
to be smart about this.
skills
My
in
skills.
What exactly?
You see her smirk. I'm sure you'll find out.
That is vague, and I am very intrigued. I am also bored. I will not lie, and I like punching things. So, gold is in it, you say?
Yes. Yes.
I'm in.
Are
I mean,
you
I hate to leave this wonderful castle, but yeah, I'm in.
Yes, castle. Excellent. Well then. One other question. Just please don't mind if you see me just scribbling in a journal. It's not about you. It's about science.
It's not about me. It's about.
I've
That's a
just had
strange
so many
statement.
people get up
Do I have
arms
to
about
call
it.
you
I'm not interested. It's for science. I'm drawing. Ugh, and you can see her get really flustered.
Are you drawing me?
No, it's animals and prints and anyway plans.
Oh, all right. Do you want me to call you boss? I mean, am I hired by you?
What? Oh no, don't. You need not concern yourself with titles. That's
All right, boss.
really
Whenever you're
sad.
ready.
All right. Well, I was late, but are you okay? I know I'm fine.
Me? No. That touchy thing that you did. I'm tip top. See my lips all almost closed and shit.
Yeah, even your eyes. Looking
Well,
better.
yeah. The bruise on top of the bruise. Yeah. Yeah. No. Is there anything you needed to do in town or in the city before we head on out to this adventure of yours while you scribble in your book?
No. Though I assume you have things.
What's your name, by the way, besides boss?
Oh, how rude of me. My name is Solon Zira, but if that's difficult for you, you may call me Zira.
Zira.
And I'm nimble.
Nimble. Nimble, you are tiny.
Yes, you're very tall.
I am.
We'll
This
be
is a-
safe.
Hell of a party you've put together here, Zira and Nimble.
Thank you. I think we're pretty great.
I have to
You
ask,
are.
did you have a particular first stop you wanted to see or go, or are we just leaving the gates and whatever happens, happens?
About that, I'm very unversed in the ways of your world. So.
We don't know how to
My-
get out.
Exactly.
Get out of the city?
Well, I mean, we could just walk out, but where?
Yeah, I don't really remember what's supposed to go here. I was muted again, so I'm just gonna go ahead and talk a little bit about the world. So you see, in this world, it's very dark. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Something, yeah. Yeah, you can see that she's honestly like super curious as to how these two with their like above average looking dress even made it to this fucking place. And so she's just kind of eyeing them, and honestly she doesn't know what to do, but she's just tired of being here. And she was kind of looking for an excuse anyway. So okay, so she's gonna kind of look at you guys and go, well, it's very dangerous to travel, which I have traveled, you know, a little bit here and there, but they have, the guards may know something. There's boards across the city that have opportunity for adventure. If you're looking for a place to start, we could be hired by somebody for gold or bartering or to do something different out of the ordinary if you're looking for that kind of thing. Or did you have something specific in mind?
Oh, boards. Just read
Boards.
about those.
You read about them. Have you you know what, that's a story for another time. Yeah, I'm ready when you are.
She looks down at the gnome
Just the three of us, huh?
questioningly and just kind of leans down and whispers, "Would you like to do this now? Are you ready?"
Do I
I
hear that?
I mean, you can like roll to hear. It's not like that secret. I don't care.
Okay. I was like, dude, I feel like they're gonna fucking gank me.
No! It's
I'm
your
ready
level to
do
be
this.
90. Instead of like talking down, you know?
So I want Nimble to turn around and notice that there's somebody who's not that much. No, they're pretty tall compared to Nimble. I turn around and I notice somebody with white hair, and I'm interested. Yeah. So I pull on Zira's dress. What are you wearing?
She's wearing like this how do I explain it? Like I don't want to say pantsuit, but like a
Like
loose
a
top
jumper?
that's like very elaborate on the top with the frills, but on the bottom it's like tight pants that are dark.
Okay. So
So
I'm
like a hem.
so I'm
So-
gonna pull. I
Like a
pull on your
jumper?
pants. Yeah, it sounds like a jumper, kinda.
Yeah.
So I pull on your pants and I turn and point to this person with silver hair.
I follow her point with my eyes. What do I see?
I do too.
I am a small child.
Okay. Looks about 16. She's 5 foot flat. Very skinny for 5 foot. She's 75 pounds. She has pure white skin with pure white hair and pure white eyes. And she seems to have no blemishes, no scarring, nothing of the sort. But she seems sad, very downcast, always looking at the ground, never making eye contact. Sweeping the floors, but you can tell what she's making eye contact with is anything that drops on the floor.
Do I know who they're pointing at if she's sweeping the floor here?
Uh, this is. You can't recall if you've ever even been to this place before, necessarily. So
Oh,
you've.
I just came to this place to fight because fuck it.
It was one of the ones available. The
Oh, nice.
underground
Okay.
fighting ring is sort of like a traveling carnival of sorts, if you will, because they can't always stay at one place for too long,
It's
right?
an illegal fighting ring.
Exactly. So they kind of go from place to place and hardly ever go to the same place twice.
Okay.
So you don't know her. But yeah, I mean, you don't know her. That's it.
Okay.
Oh, I should add that I'm sweeping the floors very, very clumsily, like I've never done this before.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you point out this small silver-haired child who is sweeping the floors and very obviously watching the patrons, waiting for them to drop some kind of shiny bauble or valuable item or coin, and all of their excitement, especially as money gets passed around from hand to hand. You see her every once in a while pick up a little tiny item off the ground or a little shiny thing, and then go back to her sweeping and cleaning. Is there anything you guys would like to do? Would you like to approach each other, or are you staying
I'm just
with your
staring
groups?
at them, staring at her, staring at them, staring at
Do-
her.
Do I
I'd
get
like
the
to
sense
approach.
that I'm being stared at?
I hope
You,
so.
you look up and you immediately see 3 people staring very intensely at you.
I just want to like have that moment where like my eyes are downcastward, but I get that sense and I like snap my head out and just look exactly at you, so that it kind of freaks you out.
Like a gazelle, like when they get caught by fucking like lions.
Yeah, exactly like that. And then I'm gonna like do this weird thing where I like think about it for a second, and then I'm like a high schooler, I'm just gonna do like immediate mood change and smile really brightly and do like twirl my hair and wave at you.
What the fuck?
Okay.
And I instantly go behind Jack.
Behind Jack. Okay. Alright.
I look at Nimble and
Well,
look
I can't go behind Zero because there's a freaking guy there.
He's in the way.
My face gets downcast and I look back down at the floor.
I kind of look at Nimble and go, you were pointing at her? Are you friends?
No, she just kind of looks cool.
Oh,
Hearing that, I decide to approach.
Okay.
Hey, you there.
Well, hi!
The darting eyes. Do you frequent here? Often.
No, today's my first day.
That's curious. Hey, Jack, is this your first day?
of what? Fighting? No.
Here?
Ah, no.
Well, I'm certain you fight a lot, but here.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Kind of moves around a lot, so I fight whenever it's available and if I can get.
So this is a coincidence. I love coincidences.
What's a coincidence?
This is her first time sweeping here.
Oh.
I kind of move around a lot.
She kind of looks at like the mud pit area and wonders why the fuck somebody is sweeping a mud pit. And then doesn't say anything but wonders it.
Did you look at the mud pit and then like look at my broom?
Yeah, probably. And
Can
then
I
Jack's
can
really
I try
bad
to
fighter
notice
expression.
that?
I mean, if she says you notice it, like, she's not trying to
Can
hide
I
it, so you
notice?
notice
It's
it.
very hard. I don't hide my face. Like I don't hide how I feel
Okay,
in my
I'm
face.
just gonna be like, hey lady, I don't ask the questions. I just work and I get paid.
Hey man, I'm not judging, Everybody's gotta eat something. I mean, this is a never mind. You're doing good.
Would you like to sweep along with us in the pursuit of gold?
Oh wait. She's a kid.
I'm older
Is
than
she?
you think I am.
How old are you? I mean, you look to be about 15,
Huh?
what, 16?
Do you always ask a lady for her age?
I do, actually. I ask a lady for many things.
Well, that's fascinating.
Mm,
Well, pray, what is your age, ma'am?
If you want to know, it is 26.
Well,
Had to
I,
look
Hey,
that
she's
up.
my age.
can I try to lie about my age?
Wait, who said that was their age?
Me, nimble.
Oh, ooh. She's just gonna kind of glance you and then smile. It's an awkward smile.
Wait, how old are you, Nimble?
26.
I'm gonna say I'm 25, so I don't know what you're talking about.
I call bullshit, lady.
I'm gonna give a super honest face.
Okay. I mean, Mello, do you want to insight check that?
Fuck yeah, I do, dude.
Alright,
She looks like
go
a
ahead and
fucking
roll an
50
insight check.
with my amazing wisdom. Oh shit, 20.
Alright, Sly. It's up to you. I mean, is that enough? It's up to you what you want to tell.
I have squinty eyes and I'm staring at you.
What would I roll for that, being what I just sent you, Booby?
It depends on what you want to tell her. Like, if you don't,
Wouldn't it be persuasion?
if
I
you
mean, are
don't want to tell
lying
her,
or-
then you don't have to. But you can judge it based off of the insight. You know, I mean, like what you
Whatever.
want to tell.
She'll just think I'm a kid trying to lie about my age.
That's what I think already.
Right, right. So you rolled a 12 for deception. So you should tell her, like you don't have to give it outright what's going on, but you could give like an
I'm
idea.
25, lady. I don't know what you mean.
Kid. I mean, do you? This is so fucking awkward. Okay, look, I respect a young woman working. You know, you gotta eat. But what this lady with the book is doing is dangerous, and you got a long life ahead. I'm really bad at this, lady. Please fucking help me. And she's staring at the drow.
Aw, Jack, that's so sweet of you to be so concerned for her.
She just. Jack's gonna just gotta walk away.
I don't need anybody's concern.
Okay, it's at this time.
I say we take her.
It's at this time, Remy, you hear tapping on the doors, which is the hatch next to you. They're not really doors that like swing open. It's more like a hatch that lifts up and then slams back down, just to kind of keep it enclosed, you know, and to try to keep it a little bit hidden.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so at this moment you hear knocking on the door. Somebody's trying to see if they can see the fight.
Did the people that hired me warn me about these doors at all?
They said to keep the patrons happy, and you're kind of like a bouncer without the muscle, you know.
Got it.
So yeah, I mean, they didn't say like don't open the doors. They want you to let people in.
I'm gonna look at it, then look at the drow lady, and then just swing it open.
Okay. So you swing open this hatch, and at first you don't really see anything. It's a bit dark. It's very musty. But then a man steps through. You see him.
Also, real quick, with my token, there's like 5 fucking things on the screen. Is there any way to like get rid of them?
What do you mean? Oh, just click somewhere else, like not on your token.
Got it. Because it was blocking Sly's character, so that's why I was like, I can't see shit.
Yeah, that's like effects, status effects that you can change with a little gear icon, and then your health will go in the red section at some point.
Okay.
So, just click anywhere not on your token, and that'll go away.
Yeah, okay, got it.
Alright, so you open this door, and a tall, dark figure immediately steps up and looks around and starts laughing. Alright, folks, we've had a good show. Now, hand all over your valuables to us. We're gonna be taking everything you got. And don't think about going to the guard, because we know just how illegal this is. And then
Jack just fucking
three
sighs.
more goons step out from behind this door.
Remy's just gonna be like, well, hi there, mister. You here to see the show? You missed it, unfortunately. It was a few minutes ago.
He's gonna look down at you. He didn't notice you at first, but now this high-pitched, squeaky voice coming at him, he looks immediately down. What the hell? They got a kid in here? He looks at his goons, and they all look at him like, I don't know, I mean...
I'm not a kid, mister. I am of age, I swear. Scout's honor.
And he goes, well, great, what loot you got on you? And he points his scimitar at you.
I'm but a sweeper of this place. I don't have anything.
I don't believe you. Empty your pockets.
I don't have pockets.
He looks around, he goes, you, search her. and one of them comes over to you and starts searching you. You two,
Uh,
spread out and collect from the rest of them. The other two go out. One goes up to you, Sol and Zira, and the other one starts spreading out around here. And they're gonna start searching you.
I am not about this.
You're not about
I turn
this?
around. I'm gonna turn around and go, Oi, you must be new here. How about you put your little grubby hands back in your little pockets, and you turn around, and you leave.
No, I think you must be new here. Because clearly you have no idea who we are, or what we do here. So kindly hand over your money,
Why don't you tell
or
me?
we'll
Tell
slit
me
your
a little
fucking
bit
throat.
more. Tell me a little bit more about yourself there, pretty boy. Come.
I just looked back at Jack, back to
I'm gonna-
Zira.
I'm gonna take a few more steps forward about here. Come. I mean, a man such as yourself, obviously you must be a big man in town, right? Coming into a fighter's pit, picking on a little 16-year-old girl, asking a bunch of other ladies for their money. So tell me, big boy, what's your name?
A commoner like you doesn't need to know my name. Oi, Drask! I don't like the look of this one. Get over here. And Drask, who was hounding some people who didn't seem too pleased by it, starts heading back over to you.
Okay.
What we got, boss? I don't know, some kind of fighter, I think. Who are you? He asks you, Jack.
Some kind of fighter, I guess. Now, I'm gonna kindly ask you one more time before I step up and bash your fucking face in. Leave.
Trucks, get over here. We got a live one. And they're
I'm gonna
come
punch
over.
this motherfucker right next to me, smacking his face.
Alright, go for it, and then we'll roll initiative.
See if luck is with me finally. Yeah, no, it's not.
I'm just gonna be like, hey now, mister, it's not nice to hit a lady. And then I'm gonna try to hit him as well.
He's not trying to hit anybody.
Uh,
Jack, that's
they're
hitting them.
attempting.
But...
They're
I just, like,
attempting.
fucking
Mr. Rounding.
pissed.
We know what's gonna happen.
Can I do my 1-2 strike and try with my bonus action?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, 22.
Definitely hits.
9 points of bludgeoning.
Okay. So, you go in for a huge wallop on the one who was just searching your newfound drow friend. Not even the one who was being spoken to. He's completely oblivious to what's
Yeah.
going on around him. You just whack him in the back of the head. He goes, ah! What the hell? He looks around. Alright, let's go ahead and roll initiative then, I guess.
All right.
Make sure you
What?
make sure you click on your token and then hit your initiative
Alright,
button.
Sav, so how that works, you click on your token, and then you go into your little
Character
sheet. You can click initiative. After you click on your token. So token and then initiative. And it
Where's
should roll.
initiative at?
It's
Here's the
above your
bottom.
hit points.
Above hit
Oh.
points?
Nice, Sav! First time
Damn,
roll,
dude.
my
Quick, be
dude.
nimble.
Natural 20.
The first roll ever
Let's
is
go,
a
dude.
natural
Quick
20.
and nimble,
Wait,
man.
how do you do that?
So click on your token on the screen, and it'll pop up with those little bubbles, right?
Bubbles?
And yeah, the little tiny bubbles that you were complaining about.
It wasn't me.
It was me.
Oh, okay. So if you just you should be able to just click on your character, your little token on the dirt mound,
Okay.
and then when it's highlighted, then you hit the initiative button above your hit points, and it should add you to the turn order
On your character sheet.
on your character sheet.
Oh, character sheet.
Yeah, so go to your journal, click your character, open your sheet, and then
Okay.
right next to the little shield that armor class is under, to the right of that is initiative. So
Oh.
click your token and click initiative.
There you go.
Okay.
Alrighty then.
And then when
Excellent.
you hover over the
Well,
turn
terrible.
order, your turn order, it'll highlight them in yellow where they're at and whose turn it is.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, excellent. And so it begins. Nimble, you're the first to move. So you can look at your character sheet. You have
Mm-hmm.
an action, a bonus action, and movement. You can split up your
Where-
movement however you want. The bonus
Where-
action you don't have to worry about right now unless there's like a spell or something that says it's a bonus action.
No, I mean like action. Where's that?
It's just an action, so it's like an attack, for example, is an action, or to pick something up is like basically if you want to do something that isn't movement, it's an action. Right?
Okay. I want to pull my spear out.
You've got your
That's
spear out.
free. That's a free action.
That doesn't take an action. That's just free
Okay.
for you to
I want to take my spear and stick him right in the gut.
do. Which one do you want to
guy-
stick in the gut?
The guy in front of me.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
How do I do that?
So, click on spear. You can
Mhm.
choose if you want to do one-handed or two-handed because it's a versatile weapon. And you just click on it and it'll roll for you automatically.
Two-handed does more damage,
True.
but
This is true.
one-handed allows you to carry like shields and stuff.
Right.
So I'm clicking on it. And nothing's happening.
Do you have a little bubble that popped up that said,
Sab, no,
or
not the item, not the item. Under attacks and spellcasting, it's like right in the middle area. Do you see how you have like spear, one-handed, two-handed dagger,
I
which is
see.
mockery, healing word? Yeah. So
I see.
click
I
on
wanted
spear,
two-handed.
Go for it. Click on that one. There you go. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Yeah.
shit.
So
Oh,
both
you
of both
So
of
she
those
needs to
hits.
fix query advantage.
it's her first roll's a 20, so it still hits.
Yeah. You
we can
have.
fix it in a little bit.
Yeah.
If you go to your character sheet, I think it's near the top, right? Is that how this one works?
Yeah. So you see where it says core, bio, and spells?
Yeah.
Click the little cogwheel next to that,
Mm-hmm.
and right below that little cogwheel, you'll see something that says roll queries.
Yeah.
Under NPC.
Click on the where it says always roll advantage,
Hmm.
and then it'll be a drop down box, and then click
That's where it
query advantage.
Okay.
That's so
and
weird
then-
that it
yeah.
that by default sets it to.
And then it
always be
should just roll
advantage.
normal, and it should pop up in the box if you want to roll disadvantage, normal, or at advantage.
Don't worry about advantages and disadvantages at this point, but you'll get the hang of it as we play.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Click
that's
spear, where it
yeah.
says two-handed
that hits.
on
Over in-
where you rolled.
Right, so that hits because the number
The
that you
20.
got there is higher than the armor class of the opposing person.
Okay.
So that means that the attack lands, and you can go ahead and click on spear two-handed in the general chat,
In the chat.
and
Uh-huh.
it should roll damage for you. There you go.
Nice.
So you've done 6 damage to this person now.
Good. Fuck him.
And a big 6 damage it is. Because you do 6 damage right into his gut, and you can kind of see it poking the back end of him too, from the other side. He looks down, his eyes wide with fear, like, this little tiny baby thing just stabbed me through my gut. What the fuck is going on? And then you pull out a bunch of blood, and a little bit of his innards just come pouring out, too. He's looking pretty hurt already. Okay, is there any movement you would like to do? If you move out of range of him, so like from any square next to him, and then move away, he gets an attack of opportunity, which means he can get a free attack on you.
You can move 5 feet away from him, so you can move there.
Right. As long as you're still within his range,
Yeah.
within 5 feet.
As long as you're
you'll be
in
fine.
5 feet.
But if you move out of that range, then you get cocked.
I just want to go there.
Okay, that's fine. You're totally fine then. Alright, anything else you'd like to do? You can bonus action yell something or if you want.
Yeah, I just basically want to do like a weird victory dance.
Okay, as a bonus action, you see this twig creature do a little victory dance. Well, you're not sure what it's doing.
So happy she stabbed somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's doing the rain dance, okay?
It looks like some sort of
Stop.
spasmatic ritual, but you can take it as a dance, yeah. Alright, cool. So we move on to the next one then, who is this guy down at the bottom here. He sees his friend get stabbed. He's going to immediately move on the offensive to go past all of you. Let's see, that's 5, 10. What's their movement? 30. So let's move through you. It's difficult terrain. He can end up right there.
I can opportunity attack.
Am I a difficult
can.
terrain?
Yes, if you go through an enemy, it's considered difficult terrain.
Okay.
You're allowed to go through anybody, but you. I see. But you can't end on top of somebody unless they're downed or you're much bigger than they are. Okay, so
Mello, you'd be able to opportunity attack too.
Did he pass through me?
that's
Yeah, he went this way.
true. Yeah. Well,
Bop it bap.
I mean, I kind of expected it to be like through here, but oh, I just moved him below.
I thought you went like that.
No, it was diagonally across here, like this.
Yeah, if he moved that way, I still get him.
Like this.
If you're going, he went through his boss.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, never mind.
I just moved it over there. Okay,
So
That's the
so
one.
Sly
but it's 8
and
damage to him.
so Remy and Zero.
No, if he moved through his boss, I don't get him.
Right.
But I do.
He would have had
Yes.
to have gone through this square right here.
Can't Zira also opportunity since he went next to him?
He's still within range of her, so.
Yeah, he's still in the melee.
That's if
Okay.
if
It's
he
only
leaves
if
your
he
melee
leaves.
range,
Like, he's trying to
then
run
you
away.
can hit him.
Okay.
Okay, so that's his movement. He's taking 8 points.
No, 5 points of piercing.
5 points.
Or wouldn't it be slashing? It's a rapier.
Oh, I
right?
was looking at the 8.
No, it's
yeah.
rapier pierces.
That's
That's
fine.
right.
5. Okay. Let me just write this down real quick here. Sad. Okay, so he's gonna go in and try to grapple the little demon that just stabbed through him, his friend.
A cute demon.
Jeez. Sorry.
So, Sav, what you're gonna want to do is go into your
I didn't even hear what you said because my dad was yelling.
character sheet, and
Uh-huh.
you can choose between either athletics or what's the other one? Acrobatics.
Uh-huh.
Usually it's whichever one's higher, and you're gonna roll to try to counter his grab.
Okay.
So if your number is bigger than his number, then he doesn't grab you. If his number is bigger, he grabs you.
It says input value advantage question mark. Normal roll,
No.
advantage, disadvantage.
Normal
So
roll.
just normal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Woo!
God damn.
Girl.
Dude, the RNG gods are not with me in World of Warcraft, but somehow they're here.
Oh my god, you
I
play
feel that on a
Kidnappers?
personal level, dude.
RNG in World of Warcraft is fucking terrible.
Right?
Loves me,
True. Not false.
but not here.
You have
Did
a
you
good
say
classic.
RNG loves you, Zeffy?
In WoW, yeah, I made so much money. Anyway.
I mean, you could talk about like this is, we're just hanging out here, so you can talk about whatever you guys want.
I've
it's
gotten
fine.
so many bind on equip items while
you
doing
bitch.
those runs. Yeah, I'm that bitch. But I'm healer, so like whatever, it's my
I'm
shit.
healer too, and I get nothing. Like, I remember through fucking Warlords of Draenor, I think I got
Oh,
3
you played
piercing.
that?
Yeah, I played like the end because that was when I came back to World of Warcraft. But like, I think I got 3 pieces of tier set that entire time.
That's really sad. I'm sorry.
I have the worst RNG,
It's so
dude.
bad.
I never roll above a 13.
It's better now.
Yeah, this
You
is
have-
all that matters.
Listen, Sav, you have great WoW classic. RNG,
Yeah,
though.
true.
Your classic RNG is great. It's just your retail that's not good.
Yeah, dude, retail hates me.
Okay, well, so he missed his grab. Not gonna go through. You slippery little fiend.
Yeah, stupid bitch. Can't touch this.
He's going to sit there. Next one, it's this gentleman here. He doesn't quite like how this is going, but he's gonna try to grab you, Sly? Remy? So I need you to roll
Not little Remy.
athletics.
God, what was that laugh?
Don't know.
I love it.
That was my roommate. What the fuck kind of a laugh was that, dude?
I'm rolling what? Athletics or what?
Athletics or acrobatics, whichever you want.
Okay.
Okay, fantastic. So this slimy, black-haired, gray-faced, dirty gentleman is going to go ahead and grapple you and put his sword up to your throat. All right, enough of that, or the little one gets it.
Am I allowed to do something?
Once it gets to your turn, yeah. You can see the turn
Okay.
order in the turn order section of your screen.
I'm just impatient. Okay, go ahead.
Sorry, okay, so this one hears his captain make a call and is going to hold his action. This next one is also going to hold his action. He's bleeding out. He's gonna look at you, Sav, Nimble, with a very angry grimace. You know, you can tell he's just seething with hatred for you. He wants to rip you apart, basically. But his captain's words are having him hold his action for now. Sly, it's actually your turn.
It'd take an action to try to get out of the grapple, right?
Yes,
And that's the same check again.
I believe so, yes. And I
Alright,
think it's
gonna
just
say, how dare you! And
it's
then
just
try to
against
get
the
out of it.
previous one, or do I have to re-roll both?
I think it's reroll.
Mello, do you know?
Right?
I'm sorry, what?
If she's trying to escape a grapple, would it be... Do they have to both re-roll, or would it just be against the previous one that grappled her in the first place?
No, it's against the previous one.
That's what I thought, yeah, okay. So go ahead and roll again, see if you break the grapple.
Nope.
Well, definitely don't break the grapple. Your tiny little legs kick as hard as you can, and you try to wiggle free, but he's got a tight grip on you. Something about the muck around him makes it so it's a lot stickier for you. That's unfortunately all you can really do, unless you want to say something.
How dare you pick on a little girl, you monster!
He just laughs, smirks at you. We go up to the top, or not quite the top yet. Jack, it's your turn.
So he has the little girl grappled.
Yes.
You said she's 17? No, 16?
No, I said I was 25.
We think she looks 16. No one believes a word she says.
I'm saying yes because whatever you believe
And
is what you believe.
He has...
I believe
Is
her.
he just, like, holding her, or does he have anything, like...
He's got a sword to
Yeah.
her throat.
Yeah.
He's holding her very tightly with the sword to her throat. Like lifting her off the ground.
Okay. We can talk about this, like civilized people.
Hand over your money or the child gets it.
Does she get it, though?
Don't do it! Don't do it!
Because the way that I see it is the guy next to me, he looks pretty rough, and that was with one hit. After I finish beating his ass, I'm gonna take a step forward and beat your ass. Let her go.
Before you have a chance, I'll have her guts spilled across this ground.
I'm gonna look over at the drow, at Zira,
Mm-hmm.
and kind of read her expression. What do I say?
I like.
Read her
I have this
expression.
severe expression of anger.
You know what, we'll allow this for this time.
Oh, it's just a glance, you know.
Yeah, all the information, her thoughts, her everything in a glance.
Well, we're yeah. I just wanted to like read, like, what does she look like?
Her body posture is very rigid. She's not pleased.
Right.
I'm gonna punch the guy next to me.
Okay. Go for it. Roll
Do I
to
get
attack.
advantage because she's directly across from me?
You're flanking him.
Does 14 hit?
Let me see. Yes, it does indeed hit.
Another 6 points of damage.
6 bludgeoning. Okay.
How's he looking?
He's looking hurt, but still on his feet.
I'm gonna hit him again.
Okay. Trying to. They all look this. This is the issue with having characters that all look the same. I have to figure out which one's which.
Another 7 points of bludgeoning.
Okay. Write that down. So, you look at the man that was holding the child, and then just what? Hit the lizard folk next to you. He's now taken 13 points of damage. He is looking very rough. Like
Yeah, on top of my other 9.
extremely hurt. He's already just. You can tell he's extremely dizzy. He's looking around, just like mumbling to himself. How's it coming? Still
I'm gonna
ready?
take a step forward. I'm gonna take a step forward and tell Zira, finish this one, please. And then I'm gonna take a look at this guy and go, what did I tell you? And that's my turn.
Okay. You moved, so this one gets an attack of opportunity on you.
Yep.
He's gonna go ahead and make a Skimitar attack. See if this rolls properly. Okay. Does a 13 hit?
No.
Yep. Figured that. Okay, so he's gonna slash at you as you move, but you're just he's too in awe of the fact that you have the balls to go ahead and punch his friend right in front of this man who's threatening to kill a child, and he doesn't even like try to swing. He just kind of flails his arm at you. I'm guessing that's gonna be your turn.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Who is this now? Okay, we're
Is
up
it
to
me?
Sol and Zira. It is your turn. Your move.
Yes.
You.
So I respond with pleasure, and I try to conjure a firebolt to my hands as a cantrip to attack the low health person.
Which one?
Yeah, one with his entrails falling out, and the
Yeah.
other one's pretty fucked up.
Okay, go
The
ahead.
fucked up one, I guess. The one that Jack was beating up.
Right, okay. Go ahead. Roll your attack.
How do I like roll it here? Should I just do?
You can click
Do it
on
with my
cantrip, I
dice.
think. You could
Oh.
do
You
it.
You
can
can
cl-
use your dice or
I-
whatever. Doesn't
I
matter.
also did it earlier. I just clicked on it, the name, and it rolled.
Have you never used Roll20 before either, Zephy?
I've never used it.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know that. My mistake.
It's okay.
Yeah, so to attack, go to your character sheet, go to spells, and then well, I'm gonna click something on your spell sheet real quick. Okay. If you click on Firebolt, it should automatically roll it for you in general.
Oh, I just shared it.
Not the information, but like,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Her firebolt should be under her attacks and spells on her core
Yeah.
tab.
Is it? Oh.
It should be if she has it on her spell list. Yeah.
It's not there.
It's not. Here, I'll add it real quick. No worries.
Put it there. Oh.
Yeah. So just you will add your spells to here. This is where all of your attacks, all of your weapons and such go.
Ah. So that's just like for giant version is the spells. Okay. I see.
So go ahead and click that.
Told me that if they don't promote him, he's joining the
Let's see if it goes through.
He's gonna be my next recruit for not promoting
Okay,
him.
well you got a 1. You need to also switch yours to not do advantage query.
You might have to assign her a class, also a custom class,
Yeah, I
because
think
I don't think it's reading.
Wait, when do I assign that?
Morning, I'll get it squared away for you.
We'll look into it in a
Yeah.
second here.
It's
Just
in the cogwheel. It's very easy, but
switch
I can
the
just...
roll queries. Do you see it?
Yeah, I see it. So what?
Change that to query
Click on
advantage.
click on
Oh, okay.
advantage.
All right.
Yeah, so it'll ask now if you want to roll with advantage or not.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
You get advantage?
If you get advantage, let me see. Actually, are you?
Oh.
Somebody flanking them? No, not right now.
No.
If somebody was flanking, you would. Although that's also a ranged attack, right? So wouldn't it be a disadvantage?
Oh,
Because you're within 10
Whoops.
feet.
I mean, she technically rolled a disadvantage anyway, so.
Right, but I mean, for future reference, it would be disadvantage within.
you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
10 feet.
Forgot about that. It's been a while.
Yeah, honestly, me too. I don't know, just remembered it. But yeah, I mean, you can't really roll lower than a 1.
Can I like roll my dice now? I don't like
If you want, yeah. go
I
for
keep
it.
rolling really low.
It's
You need to
okay.
fix your sheet though. Your character, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean? Artificer's in the class.
Yeah, we just need to assign it. Is what I'm saying.
How do I assign it?
You just hit the cogwheel at the very top for class and level, and then click on class, and then go to Artificer.
It is assigned.
Oh, that's fucking weird then.
Yeah. Alright, it's already assigned as Artificer. I don't know. Weird. What's not going through though for you, Mela?
I'm seeing the NAN.
Man.
Yeah, that's for Firebolt. It's
It should have a plus number to hit.
I think it should be plus the intelligence. I don't know. I'm not
Maybe
seeing
Yeah,
that.
you should
Modifier.
probably just let her roll with her dice for now.
Yeah. Let me see this real quick. Cause I think Firebolt.
Yeah, it should have her intelligence modifier, right?
Here we go. Firebolt is a casting time cantrip. Make a ranged spell attack. Yeah. I'm looking at it, like, I'm looking at it in her thing, and it's not showing where to actually have it be dexterity or intelligence. Oh, here we go.
It would
I think I
be
got it. I think I did
Damage plus intelligence
it. Yeah.
on the mod.
Attack, intelligence. I think I did it. Okay. Okay, yeah, no, we got it. We got it. Go ahead and click on Firebolt again. This isn't gonna go through as an attack, but it's just to see.
That's fine. Yeah.
if it,
Oh wait, core.
yeah, under attacks and spellcasting, you got it.
And normal roll.
There we
Nice.
go.
There you go.
Because you're proficient, so +2. Yeah, okay, no, it worked. I clicked on intelligence, I did it.
Yay!
I'm also fairly new to Roll20, so it's a little bit of extra layers to it. Okay, cool. That was your action, correct?
Correct. I don't have a bonus action yet, so
Any movement you'd like to do?
You may hear me make a very irritated sigh.
Okay, you let out a harsh sigh for the group.
Yep.
And we're
Can't really back up because like 3 people will attack me, right? So
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
You can
Well, two
action disengage.
Sure to use your action.
Yeah, but I mean, if she
for
doesn't
future
use that-
reference,
yeah.
thank you.
Right. That's helpful, yeah. Okay, so nothing else then. Back to the top we go to you, Sav, little nimble.
So, I want to use my spell, Bane,
Oh shit!
On-
That's
Okay.
on the 3 guys in front of me. So the boss dude and then the 2 guys who are already like fucked up.
Okay, so in a straight line?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to make charisma saving throws against that. What's the DC? Do you know what your DC is? Your
Huh?
spell, do you know what your spell DC is?
You click on spells, that little bubble at the top.
Oh,
And
spell
then-
save DC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
12.
Okay. Okay, let me just make sure, read how this goes again.
Should I put Bane in my thing as an attack?
You could click it. So
You
that
can.
everybody knows
I
you
don't
cast
think
it.
it really works like that, but you can. Go for it. See
No,
how-
it's not an attack, but if she clicks it, you can read what it does if you need
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that'd be good. If you want to click on it so I can read it real quick. 'Cause I think there's some weird thing where they have to like roll. It's not
Yeah,
just a
if
straight
she's
NPC, it's like
successful,
something
you have
else.
to roll. They have to make charisma saving throws, and if they fail, you have to subtract a d4 from your attack roll or save.
Okay.
The enemy does.
So go ahead and go to your spells, Sev.
Yeah, I was there. You brought me out, bitch.
Go and click the information thing on Bane. I think you just click on Bane.
Yeah.
It'll show up.
It says cast at what level?
Just press enter.
Submit?
Cool. Thank you.
If you start casting it at higher levels, like a level 2, it'll do more effect.
Yeah, it says I can target one additional creature for each
Yeah.
slot.
Cool. So let's see. Do they even have charisma? Wait, no, not the ability. I have them set as an NPC. Should I not have them set as an NPC so I can actually roll the checks?
No, NPC's fine. You can just give them their charisma stat for charisma saves, like add a plus whatever.
Oh,
But for
okay.
now, if you don't have that, just roll a d20 and your charisma modifier, and if they're proficient.
Okay. Yeah, no, it seems to have worked. Okay. We'll do it again for the second one. Okay, and for Captain. Why is he rolling like that? Okay, so one of them succeeds. It's the middle one here that succeeds.
Oh my god, this guy with the
Yeah,
thread of life.
this one here in front of you fails, and the captain fails.
Okay.
I gotta change it because it has it set so he rolls with advantage always. Okay. Got it. Okay, cool. So now when they make an attack roll or saving throw before it ends, so like one turn, then they have to roll a d4 and subtract it. That's it, right? Cool.
Yes.
For attack or saving throws.
Yes. Alright. Fantastic.
Yeah, I'm done with mine then.
That's all you gotta do? Okay.
So what you can do now, Boopy, is mark their tokens, so you don't lose track of who has what condition.
That's a good point. Let's see here. This thing. Bane. We'll give them. Oh, and there's an X. Oh, okay, cool. So that's how I can be like they're dead. Great. Fantastic. I didn't know how to do that. We're gonna use. Let's say this one. Yeah, little snot rocket. Okay. Cool. It's the end of your turn, so this one at the top is gonna go ahead and grab for you, Sav.
No touch. So what do I roll?
Go into your character sheet and click either athletics or acrobatics.
Normal roll?
Yeah.
This is on this afternoon.
Oof. The RNG is gone, boys.
That episode was on this afternoon.
Well,
Oh,
he goes
okay.
in for a grab and slips on the mud below him, catches himself
Oh,
before he
shit.
falls over, but he does not
Oh, wow.
grab you.
Idiot.
Yeah, he actually rolled
You're just
a
so tiny.
4.
He tripped by trying to bend down.
Oh, he rolled a
Stupid.
2, but plus 2, so it's a 4. That's okay. I mean, he's now gonna go ahead and just he can't move. Okay, let's go on to the next one. The captain, seeing the immediate danger in the situation, starts to back away. Let's go through here, pulling Sly with him.
Remy.
Sorry, Remy. And he's gonna be like,
Sly's my other persona?
he's gonna say, he's gonna hold his action and say, if you come at me, I'm slicing her throat. I swear to God I'll do it. And he's gonna back away, and he's gonna keep backing away through the door. Jack, would you like to invoke an attack of opportunity on him?
Yes, I would.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to attack.
Chop his arm off!
Why is my shit not working? Here we go. No, it has to be an opportunity. No.
Okay,
just-
8 doesn't hit. So you make a swing at him, and completely miss. Just punch, but he's just out of reach of you as he goes past. And he holds the sword right up to your throat. You can see a little trickle of blood goes down Remy's throat.
Well, we already lost one, boys.
Something about this young child, you know, reminds you of someone from your past. This innocent-looking face getting molested by this blade. He's gonna keep backing up. He's out of sight now, with Remy through the door in the tunnels. Okay, that's his turn. This guy, this poor man, lizard. he's really
This
hurting.
fucking guy.
He's scared, you know. He's bleeding out. He can see his intestines, which is not something you'd ever think
His
he'd
boss just left
see. His
him,
boss
dude.
just left, so he's looking very desperate. He's just gonna try to go. He's just like, please just let me go. I swear, I was only here because it's what we have to do. I swear, please let me go. And he's gonna try to leave, but like
Can we
hobbling.
say
The
anything?
one who I poked.
You can say anything. You could say it if you want. You can respond.
I
to him.
poked the one in front of me, not that one. That one got hit by Jack.
This guy's dying though. Like he's looking very
Okay.
very hurt.
I'm just saying, the one who has his entrails coming out is the one right in front of me.
Okay. Well, he's bleeding out.
As this guy walks forward, or walks away, can I look at him and just say, where is that guy going?
Yeah, you can respond like that. Sure. Where is that guy going? Is that all you want to say? You just stare at him menacingly.
I mean, it's
Okay.
either that or we're gonna fucking kill him.
Okay, so he goes.
And then Zephy has a chance of opportunity attack if she wants.
Right. So he goes. I don't know. He's leaving. He's just trying to go. Please.
You don't know he's leaving. That's what you can give me.
He's gonna keep walking towards it. You can. I think that's actually.
Am I allowed
Zephy
to
can
say
make an
anything?
opportunity attack.
Yeah, you can make an opportunity attack. Can you grapple an opportunity of attacks? Does
If you allow us to do that as a reaction, it's really up to you.
interesting. Yeah, if you want to try grabbing him, I mean, you could just kill him. Either way. I'm gonna move.
Who, me or Zephy?
Either one of you. You know, you both have opportunity of it. I guess you used
I
your
used my
opportunity attack
reaction.
to talk to him and be like, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, Zephy, I mean, if you want to attack him or grab him or whatever, you can. He's making it towards the door. He's like, I don't know anything, please.
If I see Jack
just
moving,
hired.
I'll let her do it. But
If you see what?
if I see Jack already going in for the kill, I'll let her do it.
No, I
Do I
can't.
see-
I've already used my reaction.
Okay.
I mean,
Oh, okay.
you saw that she was like talking
don't
to him,
wanna
trying to get him
risk
to stop.
So I'm just gonna try to do a firebolt. Can I use that, or do I have to use a weapon? Because I have
Melee.
a.
It has to be
Yeah,
a
it
melee.
has to be a melee.
Until you
Oh.
have a feat that lets you do magic as an opportunity attack.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, you could do an unarmed strike if you wanted to.
You can do unarmed strike, or you can just hit him with a melee attack. What if you have a sword or something like that?
She
I
cur-
forgot to equip a sword.
yeah, she currently doesn't have any melee weapons besides her fists, so.
You can unarmed strike.
Yeah, so an unarmed strike, which I think is just 1 plus your.
Fire, but she has to roll to hit.
Yeah.
1 plus my what modifier?
It's 1
Sorry.
plus your strength modifier for the
Yeah.
damage, but roll a d20 and add your strength to see if you hit.
Okay, I'll just do. Can I roll my dice?
Yeah, go
That's
for it.
cool. Cool. Wait, where's my 20?
We better hear it though.
You will.
I rolled a
My-
20.
Let me get it really close. I wish I had like a cam so you guys could. Oh, look. See, I rolled a 14.
Now plus your strength.
My strength.
That's gonna be enough to hit.
Okay.
14, yeah, that's gonna be enough to hit. So, what is your strength modifier, actually? That's good to know. I can
One?
look at it, but I'm lazy. +1?
2 points of damage.
Okay, so 2 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
fuck.
As he goes past,
Knock him out.
it's not even a punch as much as it is just an open-handed slap, like a very
Bitch!
how dare you? And you slap him, and he goes, ow! But he keeps going, and then
You just hear down the tunnel, whoop whoop.
he kind of yips and then jumps through the doorway, and he's going out too.
He goes, ow!
Ow!
That's so funny.
He blushes a little bit. Goes on. All right, that's all they can do. So those two are out the door now through the tunnel. This guy here, he's seeing all his friends leave. This man, his guts are actually out all over the place. He's looking around like, what the fuck have we gotten ourselves into? I'm just trying to get some money here. But he's gonna run too. So he's gonna go along the wall here to. He's within range of both of you. It's a very
Can I
unfortunate
grab
soul.
him?
Yeah, you can go ahead and try to grab him as he moves away.
What do I do?
He's like, I'm with him. I'm sorry. You would roll. Fuck, I keep getting them confused. It's not acrobatics, athletics. You'd roll athletics. So go to your character sheet. Click on the skills where it says athletics. Just click on it.
Normal roll?
Yes. Okay. That's versus his. Okay, so you try to grab him, but he's just too big and slimy, and he kind of just slips out of your fingers. But you almost get a good hold on him. You get a little bit of you get some scales, some of his scales in your hands. He's obviously stressed out and shedding his scales now.
Damn it.
Okay,
Thing just killed him.
as he's moving out, does anybody else want to attack or grab
Okay.
or talk to him?
Have
think-
you used my reaction?
He's gonna go right. You did. Okay, he's gonna go along the
Yeah.
wall here too, as much as possible to try to like avoid Zephy's gaze.
Come on, slap. Least
he,
that
just, he
lands.
sees what you've done to his face. He's like, no, thank you. I'm not into that.
You don't want to be embarrassed?
Exactly. So he's gonna go ahead and go out as well.
Dude, his
Didn't want to be.
fucking friend. Ow,
You've
I'm
already embarrassed
sorry.
all of them very clearly. So he's gonna go out and okay, Sly, you're now in a deep, dank tunnel that leads to the
Yeah.
surface, being.
While he was dragging me through this,
Yeah.
can I just be like whispering, "Damn, sure is bad luck that you go in to rob the place and make a bunch of money and you come out with a broke ass girl that only sweeps floors."
He's like, shut up! It wasn't supposed to go this way.
Well, I mean, why are you backing away? They aren't that tough. You could do it.
Shut up! Shut up! Or I will cut you.
As I'm arguing with him, I want to try to get out of his crap.
Yeah, go for it. He's definitely looking very desperate and sweating. That's still not quite enough. Still not
Like,
quite
I don't know
enough.
what else I can do.
You got very close. It's not quite enough. You feel his
can't, like-
grip on you loosening, but because he's distracted, but suddenly he collects himself and goes, no, not yet, dearie, not yet. And he keeps continuing down this tunnel. Well, I mean, on his turn, obviously. You gonna say anything else, or is that?
I'm just gonna say, wait till my papa hears about this.
Papa. Okay. And now it's Back to you, Jack. Back to
You
Jack.
see her kind of just staring down towards the tunnels, and her jaw kind of clenches, and she squeezes her hands so tightly that the knuckles pop without, manually doing that.
It's terrifying.
She's gonna go down those tunnels, kick that fucking hatch open so that they hear her, and she's gonna start marching after them. And
Okay.
but before she does, she's gonna turn around and look at the new drow lady and her little buddy, and go, "You wanted an adventure? You fucking got one." And I'm gonna turn around and haul ass towards douchebag.
I love the RP. I don't mean to worry at all, but those hatches do open outwards, so you can't. I mean, I guess you know
I'm
what? If you
busting
wanted to kick it in,
She's
I'm
busting
kicking
it
it
go
in.
ahead and roll
Busting
a
through.
strength check.
General strength.
Yes, just a general strength check. Okay, yeah. So
Damn!
these hatches that weren't meant to go inwards, they only open up. You just kick it in, and it collapses. Completely collapses into itself. The other patrons who are completely scared and had pushed up against the walls, but then were watching you just go back up against the walls, afraid of what this demon woman's gonna do next.
Do I see the two shitbags that are half dead or almost dead, like as I kick this bitch open?
You see one of them, and you think you can make out the other one on the other side, but it's a very narrow tunnel, like only room enough for one person at a time.
Okay, so if I make my way, if I use all of my movement to get as far away as I can, do I see anybody? Do I see the girl being dragged? Do I see
You see the one shitbag still.
only the one
You can
shitbag?
get up, I believe within about. I think you get up to him actually from here.
I'm just gonna keep walking, and I want to look like I'm walking past him, but then just fucking clothesline him and keep walking.
Okay.
I
You've
wanna
used
bop
you have
really
used your
hard
action on the
back.
door.
Man.
Huh?
You have used your action on the door.
Okay, can I use my bonus action to see if I hit him?
For an unarmed strike, you have to make a strike, right?
Yeah. I want to bop him in the back of the head as I'm walking past him.
I'm afraid that would take an action to do that.
No, I have a bonus action hit.
You do? What is it?
It's unarmed strike. I have deadly strike.
Oh, deadly strike.
Oh, that's not it. While you are not using armor and not holding a weapon, you may make an extra unarmed strike as a bonus action.
As a bonus action.
It's like a monk, but a
That's
monk that uses.
Yeah, no, I
strength.
did read that. Okay. Okay. See, I guess in my mind I just read it as being the monk ability where you do need to make an attack first. But if you could just do a free attack for your bonus action, yeah, go for it. Clothesline. Roll to attack then. That definitely hits.
Whoa.
Okay, this is the second one who wasn't on his last leg, but still pretty hurt and bleeding out. Minus
I just want to bitch slap him on the back of the head, like with an open hand, and then just walk briskly back like past him.
Like a classic Latina mother, you smack him on the back of the head so hard he almost falls over himself. Ow, jeez.
Did
And
you
I
say
just go,
something?
Fucking assholes, and I just keep walking.
Okay, so he's up against the wall now, just breathing out away. Literally
my
not
turn.
sure what just hit him, and that is your turn. I'm gonna move you out to the side here, so you know
Okay.
you're still in existence, just not in the field.
You just hear echoes of going, Paul Bunyan, is that you?
You can still hear her. That was true. Yeah. So
The
you
echo.
did. No, you didn't hear the conversation, but you do hear Paul Bunyan. Is that you? Sure. Solenzira, it's on to you now.
Chopping down wood like it's nothing.
Okay, so I'm gonna look at the one to my left and just be like, are you really gonna bother? And I'm gonna step away from him and head towards the hatch that's been busted through.
Okay. Coincidentally, he is one of the least hurt amongst them, but he just shakes his head very quickly. No, puts his hands up, drops his weapon. No. And
Good
he
lad.
lets you go without
Okay, do I just do this and I'm
Yeah,
trying to
you can
follow?
go and say you just run down the.
Oh, and before I go, I look back at Nimble. I just wink at her before heading through the door.
Okay.
There we go.
Just you wink at
I
her.
heard the clatter of a weapon. I'll be back for that.
Jesus Christ, dude. What are you hearing?
I love it.
Jeez.
You got the ears of a bat.
Fucking echolocation.
It's only for objects and like valuable items.
Super valuable items.
It's
yeah.
a value location, we call it.
Value location, yes. It's
Alright.
similar to the bat location.
Sav, on to you, my dear. What would you like to do?
So I want to follow off after them because
Okay.
this guy's not worth my time, and I figure I'll be useful because I can see in the dark light, well, dim light.
Right.
So I go.
Go for it. Okay, so you run after them, and as you pass, you. Oh, thank you. And you swear he might have gotten a little bit heavier, you know,
Shit himself.
as you all leave. He's finally relaxed a little bit.
Unclench.
He unclenched, exactly.
Hey, it's okay. He's on dirt. Nobody will notice.
Oh, gross.
I mean,
And it smells the
until you
exact
need to
same,
go
so it's
sweep it
fine.
up.
the toilets at the top are literally just holes in the ground. So, yeah,
There's no extra smell. It's fine. It's the same.
yeah, it's the same. It's the same. He looks around. It's the same.
Remy's gonna
Okay.
Remy's gonna have to sweep it up.
What's worse, Remy keeps it.
Right? She's like, ah, shit. Literally. Yeah. So I mean, all the patrons now look at this lizard man, and he's just gonna go ahead and like grab his weapon and slink away.
God damn it, Bob.
Okay, you are now all in the tunnels. I assume, Jack, you're just trying to chase them down. He's moving up.
I'm trying to get to the girl. At this point, I don't give a shit about the guy. I want to get her away.
Okay. So how about we say this? You go on for about maybe 5-ish more minutes. Not even, maybe like 2 or 3 minutes, honestly. Just get through this tunnel. There's patrons coming at you from the other direction, going to see the fight. It's kind of confused as to what's going on, and you're just pushing your way past them.
Bad attitude, yeah.
Yeah, and
Not
you
in
come.
a good mood.
You come out to the opening of the tunnel. It's not even inside a building. It's actually in the backyard of one of the buildings. There's just a small wooden gate that surrounds it, and then like a little hatch that you open up and you go through. And that's really all it is. It's covered by grass, so it's hard to tell that's there.
Okay.
And you can see in the distance there is the one lizard folk that was on his last leg, and you can see the shadowy figure with the girl under his arm a little ways
Can
down.
I walk past them and walk past the lizard guy, and can I just bitch slap him in the back of the head too while calling out to his boss, going, "Hey!"
Okay, well first, Sly, you can make another attempt to escape at this point.
Oh, and I just want to say that this whole time I've just been chatting his ear off. Like this
Yes.
whole time. I'm just like, my papa
Yeah, go
was a
ahead.
fisherman and my papa was on a sailboat and my papa went charting the world, and he fought this big old shark and he lost his arm.
Do you ever shut up? My father was a fisherman. Oh, boo fucking who, we're all fishermen here.
I can fish pretty well too.
Jesus Christ.
Oh!
Okay,
Nice.
in his frustration, you managed to just kick off of him.
And once upon a
actually.
time there was this big old lobster.
Big old lobster, what the fuck?
Well,
Tell you what, these
continuing
pictures
on
were bigger than buildings.
while continuing on your tirade, you managed to kick out of him, still talking mid-air, and you jump away. You're now a good about 5 feet away from him. He looks at you, he throws up his arms, he goes, "I don't care anymore," and he turns off. just zooms. He just goes for
Wait.
it. And the lizard man. Yeah, go ahead.
As I kicked off, would there be any chance that I could try to pick his pocket?
You know what? Go for it.
Yes.
Let's see. Sleight of hand. Yeah. Roll sleight of hand.
Oh my
Wow.
god, dude. Wow. You're
Okay,
a fucking troll, dude.
yeah.
I love it.
As oh my fucking god, this is amazing. As you kick off of him, you really are just like the mentalist in here. You kick off of him while giving off this off-the-cuff tirade, and also slip your hand into his pocket without him noticing. As you jump off, he thinks it's just your foot kicking off, but you manage to pull out a small trinket. You can look at that in a bit if you want. You can't really tell what it is yet. You haven't had a chance to look at it.
I'll just write small trinket.
You have grabbed a thing now.
Okay.
Okay, and he's just gonna go off. The lizard man who's still there next to you guys.
And I'm just, as he's running away, I'm just gonna be like, "Hey, come back! I got another one.
He covers his ears as he runs out.
You really gotta hear about the seaweed."
The lizard man looks at you, looks at his captain, looks at you. And then
Can
just
I just be like, just so
skedaddles on.
fucking, before he skedaddles, like, cause I
Yeah.
have a really bad temper and
Go
this
for
really pissed me off. Can I
he
just
is
see if
in
I can
between-
just pound him
Yeah.
into a fucking,
He's
like,
in
I have
between
a really
you
bad
and,
temper.
Remy right now. So he's
Oh, so-
he's closer to you than he is to his captain.
does that give me advantage, question mark, if he's between us? Like, right between us?
It's not right between you, but it is.
Okay, I see what
Yeah.
you're saying.
So
I'm gonna
yeah.
do my double strike, see if any of them,
uh,
just in, like, bad fucking mood.
yeah. So the 13 will hit him,
Full damage, 10
and
points.
you're just going for the kill.
I'm not going, I don't want to kill him, I just want to hit him really fucking hard and knock him unconscious. Maybe take a tooth.
Okay, well, that definitely happens. Yeah, he goes unconscious. He succumbs to it. You can, I guess, yeah. Go ahead. How do you want to do this?
No, I want to just be fucking angry and be like, this was a really shitty ending to a fucking day, and you took a boom. I just want to punch him in the fucking.
He wasn't paying attention to you at all. He didn't even hear you come up to him because he was paying attention to what his captain and the small girl were doing. But then he hears you mumbling to yourself like a crazed woman. He turns around, as he turns around with a confused look on his face, you just pop straight on his little lizard nose. You can see it kind of like crushes in, concaves a little bit, and then you move your fist out of the way. You can see his eyes go cross. He kind of wobbles a little bit, smiles. A couple of his teeth fall out, and he just falls flat on his face onto the ground.
And Jack is just there, just huffing and puffing and trying to catch her breath because she's just upset. And she looks at this little girl right in the eye.
She's just standing there twirling her hair. That's it.
Okay.
Just smiling and twirling my hair.
All right.
Do we get to join soon?
Yeah. With that, we're gonna say combat drops. The one in the tunnel has slinked away. The two in the tunnel catching up, that would be Solenzira and Nimble. You have now caught up to the rest of the party. Now we're gonna go ahead and
The one
change.
that we see on the ground, is it the one who had his guts out, or the one who was just beat up a lot?
That was just the one who's beat up a lot.
Is he breathing?
I hope not.
You can go and check.
If I can't tell, I'd like to do spare the dying. If I can tell, I won't bother.
I didn't try to kill him. Like, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
So
I was
he's-
not trying.
Right, it's
but if it
supposed to-
happened,
Yeah. Go and
I
do a
can
medicine
just say
check.
I looked to tap. Okay, yeah. Can I just? Do I just click it? Is that how I do it?
Yeah. You guys can see the
Okay.
map now, right?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead. and
Nice.
Roll a medicine check. Check if he's breathing and how he's doing. You roll 12. Okay. You get a general idea of sort of where he's at. He's definitely seen some better days. We can say that.
While she's doing medicine check, can I be like, my papa always says, don't waste what's in front of you, and just start like touching and finding anything on him?
Yeah, you want to pickpocket him?
Yeah.
That I'll have a wry grin while I see her do that.
As
But allow it.
as Zira is trying to patch this dude up and like
I'm
get
just
him
checking.
stable. Yeah, I just want to look down at you and kind of exhale, and just be like, "Sorry, I got a bad temper sometimes. I apologize."
I am not one to judge.
Okay.
In that matter.
Kind of scratch behind her head and like, ah, shucks.
I'm actually gonna say, Sly, since we'll keep the roll for now, but since he is unconscious, it would be more of an investigation rather than a sleight of
I
hand.
can roll investigation.
It's
Fine.
fine, we can keep
Yeah,
what
you
it
said
is.
pickpockets. I figured it was that, but
Okay. I mean, he's very bare to begin with. Like, he doesn't really have a lot of armor or anything. I mean, you find a scimitar that he had,
ooh, picking it
and
up.
that's about it. Just normal like cloth, loincloth.
Did Nimble catch up to the rest of the group because she's so fucking small and her legs are tiny?
Right about now.
No.
Now. Can I just look over at her and her little tiny baby body and be like, you doing alright?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm doing great.
Real quick about the medicine check. He is dying. So.
Oh, okay. I'll do spare the dying.
Okay. You actually notice with this too, his scales seem very clean and meticulously well kept, considering the fact that he's this grimy. He's supposed to be like this grimy heathen, right? Who's seen battles. So you get the feeling that maybe he's actually not used to fighting.
He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
What the
Okay.
fuck?
Did
Wow.
do any of his scales look loose in my investigation? Like I could pull one off?
Thought you rolled a
Yeah,
3.
you could.
I'm
With the
just
sleight of
wondering.
hand, we'll go with that roll still. You can definitely, you get your little nail and you just pop a couple of his scales off right underneath. Just
We'll say this is before
Or
I
you
spare
take
the dying.
Fucking picking parts of his body off of him, dude.
Oh my god.
Okay, look.
Jesus.
Look. Okay, look. My papa was a fisherman, and he always told me that fishers use shiny baubles to attract fish. You guys want to eat?
wait.
I'll feed you guys. I can
Was
feed
he
you
a
guys every day.
fisherman or was he a fisher of men?
I mean, who's
That's
to
a
really
good
know,
question.
right? My papa was a
That's
jack
why
of all
she's
trades. He
asking.
could have done it all.
Oh. Well.
Can I look at the other girls and be like, you wanted her to join us, right?
Well, this perhaps child, perhaps not. I don't think she is one. What kind of child would be at this venue doing a poor job at cleaning? Yet she sees everything.
Alright, you're the one paying, so you want her in your party? Who am I to judge? As long as I get
She
paid.
managed to not get kidnapped. I think that bodes well.
Yeah, man, I had that guy running. You should have seen him. He backed away faster than a toad on a lily pad chasing a fly. Telling you
Oh,
right
you were
now.
certainly running his ear off, I imagine.
Oh,
Which
of
is
course.
another skill. Okay, now I do spare the dying.
okay. Go ahead and roll.
Guy's fucking bleeding
See
out.
how, yeah, he's just like, please.
Scales being popped
Do
off
I
of his
roll
body.
for that, or does it just happen?
Yeah,
Is
you
it
would
the
roll
case
to see how much health you give him back.
No,
Oh,
spare the dying doesn't give health.
It does.
Just
Oh, it just brings him to
I just
stabilize.
stabilize him.
Yeah, that's right. My bad. So,
Remy's
yeah.
just going on, going, just put a little mud on it. He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Alright,
Well,
so
he'll
he's now
definitely be fine.
stabilized.
He's still unconscious though, right?
Yes.
He'll just
he's
sleep.
So we're outside. What time of day is it?
It's about midday.
Oh
You know,
shit!
Early fight.
Early fight, my dude.
The way time works is a little odd. It's very hectic night and day cycle, but
oh yeah.
you say it's about the middle of how much daytime you have left.
So
Okay.
being that we got like disturbed in the middle of our conversation, can I be like, so you guys said you're going on an adventure, huh? Where you heading?
Go for it. Yeah.
Jack looks at Zira.
The answer was in your question on an adventure, wherever it takes us.
Usually adventures have like a plot course. Like,
Well,
start here, end in future.
you're right. I seek knowledge and experience. I'm not particular about the destination
Okay,
at the
okay.
moment.
Would I know about the ledger boards and stuff like that, Boopy? Being that I'm staying like in a tavern.
You roll a history check for me.
A 12.
So, as a fisherwoman, you know that other fishermen and fisherwomen will tell tales to each other. So you do have an idea of where you can find information, but you don't necessarily know like official
Oh, okay.
areas. I mean, you could always go to the inn. That's true.
Well, then me like having you'll see me like mentally thinking in my head and just kind of like zoning out.
Wow.
Okay.
She just
So she just
I might
spaces
go
off.
out.
I'm having like a space cadet moment, and then I look down and like, huh. So where are we heading?
What's your name, kid?
I'm Remy Silverblight.
Remy.
And yours?
I'm typing that along.
Remy.
Hi. Yes.
Jack.
Jack. Okay, Jack. Got you. That's a great name.
Yeah, thanks. Right. So, Zira and Nimble, was it?
Yes.
Adventure begins either with the guard captain or a message. Which would you like to hit up first?
What was the second one?
Message board. Message boards around the city for jobs or quests. Yeah, message board or guard post.
Ooh, I bet the guard post people are just dashing.
I am not too fond of authority around in general.
Then let's not do that.
Yeah. Message boards it is then. Let's get you and that book filled up, shall we? No, let's get your book filled up. You
Let's
don't
get you
have to
filled
be
up? Oh my.
filled unless it is
Nice and
consensual.
filled.
Walking. Let us.
I love this
Well,
RPG.
while we're walking, can I kind of like take a look at my little trinket, kind of like hiding it, what I stole off the dude?
Yeah, you can look at it. So, looking at it, it seems to be this hard sort of clay medallion or badge of some sort of circular object with an insignia on it. You can't quite make out what the insignia is. It's covered in grime and faded out, but you feel like you might have seen this before.
Huh.
Can I try and persuade her to show me what it is?
Well, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna be like, I'm gonna like slow down and kind of like do this like crouch backwards type thing to go back to where the gnome is falling behind and be like, hey, you know what this is?
Okay. Go ahead and show it to...
Yeah, I'm gonna like do like this obvious. I'm obviously have something, but I don't want to be obvious, but I'm super obvious about it, and like lean over to her, and shielding with a hand, like, what is this?
Right. What would you like to do with it, Seth? You don't have to
think
look it
we
over
should-
if you don't want to.
I think we should show it to Zira because she might know what it is.
Zira.
Okay. I mean, you could look at it too if you want. You can just see if you know anything.
Sure, I look at it and I don't know shit.
Well, I
Okay.
mean, you asked,
Sure.
you like roll.
Okay. What do I roll?
Go ahead and roll a history check.
History?
It's under your skills.
Oh,
Wow.
she was right. She
It's-
don't know
She was
shit.
right, dude.
Yeah, that is impressive. That is actually some, like,
She called
psychic
it,
shit
dude. She
right
knows
there.
her character.
I just kind of, I want to look kind of at the gnome and go, yeah, I have those moments too where my mind blows blank. Don't worry about it. It happens all the time.
Just goes, yeah, I don't know shit.
Thanks.
And then...
I don't know anything.
Oh, you know something.
Okay, so you want to show it to Zira?
Yeah, I'm gonna like just skip up there, like not even care in the world, and be like, "Hey guys, you know what this is?" And just kind of hold it out.
What's this now?
Ooh.
What do I see?
Something
Oh,
I
what's
found
this?
on the floor of the cave. Nobody had it. Swearsies. Girl Scouts honor.
I believe you. So I do a history check.
Yeah, go ahead and roll history checks. Whoever wants to look at it.
How do I just click it, right?
Yeah. Under your skills. History.
It's like double clicking. Sorry, one sec. Oh, there we go.
Okay. So you look it over, you turn it about in your hands. Something about it definitely seems familiar to some of your classes. You could have sworn you've seen a symbol like this before in some class of the academy, but they've all kind of blended together at this point.
This
but-
is familiar to me. I need to do further research. I've seen it before. I know. I have. How about you, Jack?
What? What?
I just show her
What?
and I blink.
I
Wait,
blink.
what?
Have you seen this?
What?
This.
Oh, I stare at it really hard.
Go ahead and roll history at disadvantage. If you want to look it over. Okay, it didn't even need to be at disadvantage.
Oh, can I roll history after asking everybody what it is?
Yeah, if you'd like to, also at disadvantage.
Oh, okay, hang on.
Alright, that's fine. You don't have to roll at disadvantage. That's fine.
Can I just look at it and be like, yeah, that's
Okay.
a thing that goes and stuff. Continuing forward, walking.
There you
Oh,
go.
okay.
Just
All
too,
right.
too flustered.
Let's
And,
go.
Remy, I mean, you know, it's a symbol of some sort, but you don't really have an idea of its whereabouts.
And it looks like clay.
Yes, you definitely know the material. It seems like some sort of clay, like some sort of hardened clay.
Okay. Cool. Okay, well, I'll just shove it back in my pocket. And just keep skipping along with the tall people.
Oh, not there's one short one.
Oh, that's right. And then I immediately stop and go, wait a minute, and turn and wait for the gnome.
Her little
You
list.
just see my little feet. Yeah, exactly.
I say it out loud. I like put my hands up in the air like I forgot something, and then slowly turn and go, wait a minute, and wait for the gnome.
Do I know where message boards usually are in this town city thing?
Nope.
Because I knew about them, and I knew that I could go to a guard or to them. So do I know of a generalized location? Not at all.
No, but you can search for them if you want.
Okay, yeah, I'm pretending like I know what the fuck I'm doing, so I
Right.
might as well
I mean,
do that.
You technically don't even know if the city has a message board. You've never really been here before.
Yeah, but I'm really good at like mapping things out and remembering stuff because of my background. So I was just wondering if I had like a general area that I'd seen something. But I'll look around.
I mean, you go ahead and explore with that explorer background.
Yeah, boy, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm pretending like I know where the fuck I'm going,
Right.
but I'm just really just keeping really sharp eyes out in hopes that I get.
Okay. Fair enough. Is that what everybody would like to do? Just search for some message boards?
I'm just gonna follow
following.
Jack.
I'm
Yeah,
still
we're-
trying to
Okay.
catch up.
Though when I see her starting to get ahead, I do shout out like, Jack!
Yeah,
Jack!
yeah.
Can you please slow down a little? We have
Your spider legs are too much for the gnome.
My spider legs are too much for the gnome. Right. I'm good at this. Can I? Do you want me to pick you up? Do you need a ride? Do you want a backpack? Like, do you need
Hell
help?
yeah.
All right. Come on, little nimble.
Alright.
Can I pick her up like a precious football and walk with her?
Absolutely. You pick
Like
her
how
up.
people hold their dogs.
You curl her under your arm, under your chest, like a little tiny baby puppy. And she just looks up at you.
I'm trying to be really careful with her because she's really fucking light, and like I'm worried I'm gonna
Right.
crush her.
You barely
So
notice
like
that
a
you picked
little,
her
you
up.
see like the bead of fucking sweat going down my like forehead on the left. I'm just nervous as fuck because I don't want to wreck her.
Can I look at Jack and try to tell if she actually knows where she's going?
Go ahead and roll insight.
What do you fucking mean? I know exactly where I'm fucking going.
13.
Mello, does she know anything?
Let me get to with my negative. Yeah, no, I know where I'm going.
Alright.
Okay, well, I just
For all
follow
intents and
along and like,
purposes, she looks very, maybe a little flustered, but she looks like she's going somewhere.
I'm just gonna be like, when I get lost, my papa always says that we're never lost. We're just finding something new without knowing it.
Who said that we're fucking lost? We're going in a direction that is right. So
Well, I'm
forward.
lost. I
Walk
don't
your
know where
little
we
fucking 16-year-old legs that way. Let's
am
go.
not
Chop chop, bitch. Let's. And then I kind of stopped and I go, that was really aggressive. I'm sorry. This
I'm just
away.
gonna do like a stomp
Okay.
and then just start marching.
So, you go in and search around for a bit to try to see if you can find any sort of any sort of message board.
Keeping
You
my eyes
search
out.
for a good maybe 20, 25, 30
It's a big city.
minutes.
It's a big city.
It's not that big of a village, let's be honest.
It's fucking huge.
You don't really find anything, but after passing the same alleyway a few times, back and forth, an older gentleman notices you. He's got an assortment of fish with him. Not a wide assortment. In fact, it's like a small table with like one large fish and then a couple smaller ones. It's very strange sight to see, honestly. And he goes, excuse me, are you ladies lost?
No, I know where I'm going. It's just I like taking the long way because I like being in shape. Hi.
Oh yeah, you
it-
definitely
it-
seem in shape. I love taking the long way too. Get these old bones of mine working out. And he
Right,
kind of like
it's
limbers
the
up a little
air.
bit in front of you.
It's clean and
Well, I wouldn't call it
breathy.
clean.
Sounds
Um,
like fish.
So,
He laughs.
you heard anything about that message board? And I'm gonna give him a finger pistol.
A message? What? What are you pointing at me for?
No, I'm not pointing.
She doesn't know where she's going.
Oh, that's fantastic. I never know where I'm going, but I go anyway.
I'm gonna kind of move my I'm holding this little football, and I'm gonna kind of move her behind my back so she can't talk to this guy.
What you got in your arms there? Some sort of bush?
It's rabid. Don't worry about it.
Rabbit. Delicious.
Rabid. It's
Can I look at this guy's fish and see if they're fresh or if they're bad?
Yeah, go for it. I go ahead and roll insight, I suppose. Yeah.
Insight. Fuck me. Yeah.
Okay. They seem fairly fresh, considering. Freshly fished out of the ocean, perhaps, but not necessarily living when they were caught.
Uh-huh. I kind of just side glance this guy like, this isn't a fisherman. And I just kind of look away from him.
Do
I don't
you
wanna
say
do
that out
anything
loud?
with him. No, well, yeah, I go, this fish is smelly. And then I kind of just walk
Oh,
away.
you say that too.
It's always smelly.
He goes, fish are usually smelly, so yes. Quite a nose on that one.
Yeah. Hey, do you know where the thing is to pick up jobs and stuff like that?
Jobs.
Job offer, message board.
He scratches his chin and looks around. Jobs.
Because I thought it was in a place, but they moved it, so I'm just trying to find it again.
We don't really have those here, but
You just hear a small voice behind her. She's lying.
another one. You're just popping them out. Crazy. There's not really jobs. Everyone kind of does their own thing, you know. But I have heard that there's a family nearby that could use some help. Tragic thing, definitely tragic. Some sort of hassle with their animals.
Was it tragic?
Ooh, can we go?
Very
Can we go?
tragic,
Can we
yes,
go?
very tragic, yes.
Oh, yes. Animals. What sort?
Cows.
Ah.
Family needs help with their cows. I look
The
I look
bovine?
at Zira. Is that the kind of adventure you had in mind there?
Well,
I mean, cows are cool.
Nimble. Does this
I-
interest you?
I hold Nimble out to your face.
Like offering, like in the Lion
No,
King?
just like as a seat.
Okay.
She's just sitting in my hand, and it's just like so you're eye level with each other for one.
There we go. Yeah.
Nimble? Sav?
Sorry, I have two people talking to me. What?
I'm
do
holding you
these-
out eye level to Zira right now, so you can speak with her eye level.
Oh, can we go help the cows? I want to help the cows.
All right. We will help the cows.
Well,
Yay!
fantastic! Would you like to buy some fish before you go do that?
And I immediately
do
go,
not.
"Don't do it."
No.
Always more fish in the sea, I suppose. And
How about this?
Exactly.
How about a silver for information on where to find this family?
Shouldn't we eat?
oh, well, of course,
No,
yes.
no, don't do it.
All right, so he goes and puts his little old man hand out. You can see his fingers are very long and his nails unkept.
Jack is gonna hold out the coin but not give it to him and goes, "Sorry, boss, but I know how this town works. So, information, and I'll drop this."
This town? Where have you been? This town's very kind.
Her face is like all fucking like bruised and broken lip, and she just stares at him dead in the eye.
He completely doesn't even notice that you're like busted at all. He's in his own. But he goes, well, fair enough, I suppose. Yes. If you head down this road here, and at the very end you make a left, you should find a row of homes along the fields. The one with the broken fence is theirs. Okay?
Doesn't everybody have like a fucking broken fence in this place?
I think you'll recognize it once you see it. It's
Alright.
it's a
I'm
better
gonna
name.
drop the silver in his hand.
Oh, he picks it up, he bites it, and he gives it a good lick. Strangely enough,
Ooh, yeah.
not bad. He keeps kind of
What?
chewing on it and then puts it away.
Sir, what?
What?
Why?
Why what?
Are you ever surprised by the silver?
Only when it's good quality.
I kind of ignore what I just saw and go, was it Solon? Solon, right? That's your name? Solon?
Oh, me, Solon Zira.
Okay, so Solon, by doing this quest, it'll get around town that we're helping people, which would spread to other people, which would come back to us to send us to more places.
Right.
So, I mean,
Yes.
and we got somebody who can beat up cows if they, try to run at us.
I'm not punching a fucking cow.
You
I
don't know
would-
how vicious cows can be.
We are not going to be mean to the cows. The cows are my friends.
I'm just
We
warning you
would
now.
prefer not to punch cows.
Cow
Just so
tipping
you all
cow
know, I
punches.
need to eventually come back to the fighter's pit because I need to, collect my coin from the two fight.
When does that happen?
Probably the morning. So if we do this, we probably want to rest here for the night because I ain't leaving without gold or whatever the fuck they're gonna pay me. But
Well, we should get some of this man's fish and then go rest.
Blah.
is it still early, DM?
Yeah.
It's still afternoon, right?
Yeah, it's not even.
Fuck it, we sleep in the afternoon. Nap time.
You can get the
But then,
you can get the quest and then we can end it after that.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You gotta go south.
Yeah, I gotta go eat,
All right.
and I have to get up early.
Oh.
Oh, it's already 11 there, yeah.
Yeah, it's actually midnight.
Oh shit. Bet you're in Cali. My bad.
No. I'm in Arizona. We have our own fucking time zone.
Alright, dude, we can accept that quest and yeah, that's cool.
You've been pointing the direction of the quest, but
Oh, we have to try to find
Oh,
it.
we need to get there first.
still
That's
need
true.
to go
But
there,
yeah.
so we gotta head down this road and make a left on a row of
Uh,
homes near
I
a
mean,
field
yeah,
and a
we
broken
can-
fence.
Yeah, we can end it here. We can say you guys will get the quest because it is going to be some talking to the people to try to figure out what happened and get all that. So we
Okay.
can do that next session if you're all interested in that.
coolio, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. It's like a soft start
Yeah.
of just trying to get there.
Right.
Session 0.
Trying to get the gears going. Okay.
I'm also probably, when I'm like going to sleep, gonna put on Critical Role and listen to it and stuff.
Definitely. It's very fun to watch, very entertaining.
Highly recommend.
GG, guys. I had fun.
Me
Good.
too.
That was
Wow.
fun. Thanks for carrying me.
Yeah, man.
Literally.
You're my precious
You were
football
great.
now.
Yeah.
We need to get, like, you know, the dog bags where they can, like, stick their head out of it.
Yeah, dude. Let's get one. I'll carry you around.
Yeah.
That would
Alright,
be
guys.
perfect.
That was fun.
Okay, fantastic.